ACU spring football is back as the Wildcats kicked off their first practice last week. Head coach Ken Collums gives us a little more detail of what's happening for this year's team. So, Coach, tell us, how does it feel to be out here after just long work of preparation from off-season?
You know what, this thing started in January when they returned from Christmas break, and everybody gets a chance to be away from me. I'm quite sure I get on their nerves from time to time, and you know, in all relationships you need a little bit of a break, and but everybody came back and they were fired up, and we've worked hard in off season. We've had strength gains that are big time measurable, and that's really we've run well. We're in shape, and now it's time. We got great weather. We're kind of dodging some of the ice storms and snow flurries, but we had a beautiful day today. So, you know, it's great to get out here. This is the reason that you coach, is to develop players. And in the spring, there is no scoreboard on Saturday, so you know, the main goal is to come out here, and with every drill, you have the intention of improving every step of every single player, and that's your responsibility as a coach, but that's also their responsibility as a player to come out here and have a purpose in everything that they do. And you know, you get to see, you know what, this guy will have a chance a little earlier maybe than we thought, or man, we got a long way to go with this guy. But it's all part of just assessing what we have, how far these guys have to go before they can get on the bus, and kind of what we moving forward.
So talk about your offense. You're having to almost rebuild your offense with having to pick a quarterback and rebuild your offensive linemen. How is that looking so far?
Well, anytime you're rebuilding an offensive line and you lose your senior quarterback, some of it's going to look a little bit ugly, and we're a little bit hit and miss, and just like normal teams, sometimes it looks really good and sometimes it doesn't. But I just, you know, after practice, I just told my quarterbacks, you know, little by little, that's what I want. And I'm not looking for major leaps and bounds, but I'm looking for improvement. I got to see some progression. And you know, just don't make the same mistake twice. We always talk around here, we're not looking for perfection, but make a new mistake. And if you do that, you're going to continue to learn, and you're going to continue to progress. But ultimately, we're going to do what these guys can do. How these offensive linemen develop, we're going to do. We don't know if we're going to be a more of a zone team or a gap team or what we are. It's just we're just trying to get better as players right now. Quarterback-wise, we don't know what kind of throws these guys are going to make consistently, but we find out a little bit more about them each day, and that's what you want.
All right. So as far as your defense, most of your players are returning. So how is that looking like with?
Well, it looks good. These guys they're lining up right. They're playing hard, and they're playing really aggressive, and that's what you want in the springtime, because they're always a little more aggressive in the spring, because you know, they're not going to lose a game if somebody runs by them. So you can afford to you know, test your boundaries. Where if I'm a corner, I've got to figure out, where are my boundaries? What are my limitations? When do I need to get out of my back pedal? And that's what these guys are figuring out, whether you're a corner or a safety, or you know, or a linebacker, or whatever your position is. But these guys are coming along, and I'm enjoying watching our defense. They made some really good plays today, and put a lot of heat on the quarterback. So that's a good sign.
All right. Thanks, Coach. From the JNC Network Newscast, I'm Hannah Little.